Hi guys, CodeTutor here and my name is Anil Deshpande. In this video, we will get started with the new topic, that is functions. As you are aware, functions are basically a reusable set of instructions which you want to invoke at multiple number of places in your program. If you are wondering whether these are same as methods and if you want to forego of this particular topic till I discuss methods, then I suggest that you start paying attention now itself, because in Swift there is not much difference between function and a method. The way you create a function is you start using the keyword func and then use a space, and then you typically create a user defined function name. It could be, say for example, print message. Print message is the name of the function, and if you want to pass the parameter, you can pass the parameter, but right now I don't want to pass any arguments, so this particular function is a non-parameterized one. And then you can just open and close the braces, and inside you can pretty much write anything. Say I want to display a message, welcome to discussion functions in Swift, and to invoke this particular function I have to write just print message, and that's it. It will print the message. Another way of making sure that you are efficient while working with the playground is there is an option that whether you want playground to automatically execute whatever that you write in the edit section of the playground. You can make it run automatically or you can make it run manually. Sometimes making it automatically creates a lot of disturbance, because every time you write and pause, it tries to run the code that you have written. So that is why sometimes I prefer to run my playground manually. Only the difference is you have to just click it to be able to run whatever the code that you have written in the playground. But coming back to the discussion of the functions, func is the keyword to get started with declaring a function, and this is how you declare a function, that is whatever the function name. And the convention is you still use the camel case convention. Typically most of the times it is just a verb, that is print, calculate, show, or if you want to give a little bit more descriptive names, then it is a combination of verb and a noun, like print message, calculate interest. What if I want to pass some argument? In that case, to give you an example, I will say message which is of type string, and then what I will do is inside the method declaration I will write passed message is message, and then to invoke this I will have to write message and then pass the string welcome to Swift programming. And now if I try to run this, you will observe that this is what the output I am getting. Now the question that you would be wondering is, what is this particular message colon? In Swift, the parameters will have some parameter name and then colon and then the data type of that particular parameter name. And while invoking that particular method, you cannot just pass welcome to Swift programming. In Swift, you will have to pass argument label as a part of function invocation. So the correct way to do this is print message and then argument label or argument name, and then you have to actually pass the value. And one of the very common convention in Swift is, if you observe, the name of the method is print message and then argument label is also message. So most often you will observe that in Swift you typically write print and then message. So it is pretty obvious that it is a print function which takes a message as the argument. This is not something new that you might have observed. If you remember, while we were discussing for loop, we were writing index and then we were using the method like stride to and stride through. Stride is basically a function, and from, to, and by are basically argument labels of the stride function. So we are still following the same convention when we use the argument labels for user defined functions. An important thing that you should remember, however, is whatever the value that you are passing as the argument will be treated as a constant. So if I try to modify, this will give me a compile time error saying that the left side of the mutating operator isn't mutable. That means basically this particular argument inside the function is treated as a constant. However, what you can do is you can declare a variable and then modify that particular variable. This will not create any problem. So in this video, so far what we have discussed is how to declare a function, what is the convention of naming a function, and how to pass arguments to the function. But we have not yet seen how to return a value from the function. We shall see that in the next video. That brings us to the end of this particular video. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye.